Okay, so we're here. The brand new Traxxas Hoss. It finally showed up. So this is, as you can see by this big orange sticker, the first delivery unit. So this one we can't sell yet, obviously, but we are going to be taking pre-orders. So it is going to be available in this awesome orange or purple. And if we flip the box around, it's also going to be available in blue-green. And I think the blue-green one is the one that's in this box. Yes, that is correct. It is a blue-green one. So before we get going here too far, we've had a lot of questions about some stuff regarding this Hoss. So this is going to be kind of something a little bit different. We'll talk about it a little bit more as we go through the unboxing. But it is going to have the same motor as the Max. It's going to have the same speed control as Rustler Stampede or Slash VXL, so the VXL 3S. It will come stock with a cooling fan, which those models do not. It is going to have a similar LCG Rustler chassis, but it isn't a Rustler chassis. It is a complete different part number. It is a 9000 part number, which this truck's a 9000 part number. But it does share the same center shaft as the Rustler. So they're kind of mixing and matching and doing some different stuff, but we'll talk about that more. I got all the exploded views here, and we have all of the Rustler exploded views so you can mix and match parts and see what's going on. But without further ado, let's open this up. We want to open this side up first, because the side of the barcode is the side where the radio is going to be. And bing, bang, boom, what do you know? Right on cue. So you will get the Traxxas TQI radio, so the same as the other VXL models. This one is not going to be equipped with a Bluetooth link, so that will be a separate purchase, TRA 6511, if you'd like to do the Bluetooth link and link it to your phone, do all the telemetry stuff extra. That is definitely a possibility even with this new Hoss. Let's see what we got. What a bomb! There's the new Hoss. Other than the truck and the radio, you are going to get a quick start guide. The full instruction manual is available for download, or you can view it on a PDF viewer through the Traxxas website. You are going to include the extra pistons, some shock spring spacers, so some preload clips. You're also going to get a basic T-wrench, turnbuckle wrench, and you're also going to get 1.52 and 2.5 millimeter Allen keys. They are going to include stickers. They are going to include a performance upgrade guide, and they're also going to include inside both of these is like a paper exploded view. So same as what we printed off on the Traxxas website. I would highly recommend, and we've noticed a lot of people have been throwing these out lately, it makes it a lot easier if you do not throw that out to find parts. So just a little bit of a pro tip. So the new Hoss. This is going to be like any of the new 2.0 style vehicles from Traxxas. It will include a clipless body mount design. So it is going to have the latch on the top, so no more body clips. It's going to have these extra protectors, so a roof slide and a tailgate protector, and it's also going to have this inner cage work. So this body is still made of Lexan, so it does still have some twists and flex, but with the extra cage it does make it quite a bit more sturdy. So that's kind of cool. Let's take this tag off so you can see what's going on inside. So like I said, this is the brand new Max, or the brand new Hoss. Same motor as the new Mini Max. It's going to have the same speed control as all your standard Slash, Stampede, Rustler, 4x4 VXLs, or any of the VXL models in 10 scale, so the VXL 3S. It also is going to include a standard 2075 servo, same sort of receiver box lid, and I say lid, as the Stampede, but as you can tell, it's actually molded into the chassis. So something a little bit different there. This truck is going to be able to run a 2-cell or a 3-cell LiPo. There is not going to be any batteries included, however. So like I said, this is going to have the same front and rear control arms as the Rustler, same drive shafts as the Rustler, same hubs as the Rustler, Slash, all that good stuff. So they do share a lot of the suspension components from the Rustler as well. The one thing though that is different on the new Hoss is going to be the addition of the metal geared center differential or torque biasing diff right from factory. So that is something that you do not have to buy separate. This is going to include, I think they said 20 million diff weight, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go through the manual and just make sure that that is correct. Grease rear diff, and I think a 50K front diff. So there is going to be oil, grease. Kind of weird, but hey, you win some, you lose some. So no more slipper clutch or adjusting the slipper clutch on the new Hoss, which is super cool. It's going to include the new Traxxas Sledgehammer tires and black chrome 2.8 wheels. So let's get the Stampede and kind of just give it some sizing, just because a lot of people are very interested to see it beside a Stampede and see the size difference. So let's take a peek. The one thing we didn't talk about too much was the speeds. So on a standard 2S LiPo with factory gearing, so the 1654, you're going to be only about 30 miles an hour, which seems a little bit slow. On 3S though, it does bump you up into that 40 miles an hour. And then with some optional gearing changes, depending if you go 1854 or 2350, you do get 50 or 60 miles an hour. So that 540XL looks like it's going to be able to take a little bit more heat. I mean, it is a ginormous can in comparison to almost what we can call now the mini Millennium, even though it is a bigger diameter can. So you do get a little bit more torque that way, but with extra windings in the length, you're going to get the same thing. So yeah, just looking at that as a size comparison, it's quite a bit difference. So yeah, the new Traxxas Hoss, pretty excited. Okay, so we got a Stampede 4x4 VXL here just for size comparison, and the first thing you will notice is the tires are a little bit larger, 5.8 inch tall tires. And the one thing that a lot of people are wondering is, how does the wheelbase differ? So it looks like the new Hoss is going to be, I would say, around about 3/4 of an inch, half an inch difference in length, but it's not really all of that much. So you are gaining a little bit of extra length with the new chassis, and that's really about it. Like, I mean, it's nice that the new Hoss does come with a center differential. It's nice that the Hoss does come with the new updated control arms, the new beefier drive shafts, things like that, clipless body mount design. So it's kind of nice. It does have a lot of differences comparative to the Stampede, but it's very similar. So I guess the really big question before we end this unboxing video is, will the Traxxas Hoss replace the Stampede 4x4 VXL? That is the question. But thank you everyone so much for tuning in. We will have some running videos of the new Hoss here shortly up on our YouTube and our Facebook. So thank you everyone so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.